Hello all and welcome to a speed run? Well, kind of anyway. So I recorded my time trial on Stormy Ascent when I actually got the gold relic. And I thought, maybe it's cool or maybe it'd be cool to, I guess, give some hints on how I did it. Since it's a really hard level, you really need to know, how to time things and whatnot. But I figured I'd give some advice on, I guess, how I did it. Sorry, skipping all that. Of course, the biggest thing I can tell you right off the bat is you need to practice. You need to get good at the level, because it honestly took me probably over 100 tries before I actually before I got the relic. But yeah, I'll go through some step-by-step things of what I did as I go through the level. All right, let's get over to Stormy Ascent. All right. So the first thing that I did, and honestly, this is something that you don't have to do, but surprisingly, it did help me. I hadn't done this until this try where I turned the music down. Sometimes the music can distract you, make you a little anxious, so I just turned it off. You'll have to get the timing right for those steps. Typically, I like to wait until they go down before I get the clock. And of course, here I am screwing this part up, but it's okay. It's okay. One thing you can also do, even though it is a time trial, is you can actually take your time. You do have a lot of time to get the gold relic, and it isn't necessary, I should say, to rush. In fact, rushing is probably going to be what screws you up the most. Now, there are a lot of time boxes littered in random places like that. I ignore it. You can try to jump off that box and jump up to another platform, but it's not worth it. Same with these ones here. I can't always tell if they're worth it or not. You definitely want to jump when that thing is coming towards you. Do some small jumps there. Grab that time box. Jump as high as you can off the birds. It always seems to help. And in this part, you just have to get that timing down. Trust me, if you've played it enough, you will. Jump off the first chance you get, jump up and around. And this one, he throws one, comes out, and then you can jump over. These ones, there's a couple patterns like this, which I do not like. And for this one, the reason I didn't jump is you have to wait a few times unless you're really quick. So I forget, I think it's 4 times I waited there, 4 rotations, and I just jumped through. But those ones that go like back and forth like that, you really do have to get the timing down. There's another one coming up, which I had a really hard time doing. But yeah, you just, again, practice. Like a lot of these things, like it looks like I know what I'm doing, but trust me, it's a pain. You can potentially jump down and skip part of the level there. I wouldn't recommend it, though, just because you can't really control where you're going, and sometimes you die. You also get hit there, so just be careful. And this part is a pain in the butt. It takes forever, it feels like. Okay, so at this point, you got to let it go and then run, jump. And this part, this is what I was talking about. I don't like this part. Trust me, I've lost a lot of times there. So jumping over the birds. So in this one, you got to be careful because there's a spike at the top. I kind of rushed that part, but if you know that the guy is not going to throw another bottle, you can potentially make that jump. So we're going up here, and these are the faster platforms. They're pretty much, I feel like, depending on how fast you count, it's like about 1 second iteration. These steps take a little longer, but again, if you've done it enough, you can time when they're going to come out. Not sure why I paused it there. And then from here, just be careful not to hit the spikes. If you still have an Aku Aku mask, you're okay, but it might throw off your rhythm to get hit, so just be careful. We're going up the ramp here, and again, I'm just going to wait. Say, I'm not trying to set world records here, but you do have to wait for that to come out to make that jump. Okay, so I'm going to let him throw that. And I got hit anyway. Okay, let's chill. I said, just take your time. Do some deep breaths so you're not freaking out. Okay, let's jump there. Okay, so this part gets a little tricky. especially with the birds and like timing things like that. This one, big pain in the butt. I'll tell you that much. You gotta, wait for the one to go in before you jump. This one's not so bad. With the birds, honestly, if you can do what I just did there, you'll be golden. And well, here's the end. So yeah, this relic definitely not my favorite. Like I said, it took me. I swear it probably took me 100 tries. Practice, but yeah, if you can, you can be if you're patient, you dedicate yourself to learning the patterns, you'll get it in no time. So in any case, hope you enjoyed this little speed run. Maybe I'll do more of this in the future. I don't know. There are other Crash levels. But hey, hope you enjoyed it. And as always, thank you for watching.